Hello there, YouTube family. Jay is here. And today I want to talk about toxic positivity. I don't know if people have been hearing this lately. I saw it when the first time that I see that? Maybe earlier this year. Could have been last year, but not too long ago. I started hearing about the term toxic positivity. And I was just like, how can positivity be toxic, right? And I started thinking about that, and it led me to I just made a blog about it yesterday, but it led me to thinking about how I used to be sometimes on my own spiritual journey, right? There was a point in time where I just thought that being positive alone, being a positive force, being a positive thinker, doing positive things for others would really catapult me into a positive direction. And that's not to say that that's not true, because it is. I definitely experienced a catapultation when I became more positive, but I realized that it's not realistic if I'm always positive, right? Life is a series of ups and downs. We shun ourselves when we start to feel angry or sad or mad, instead of really going within and trying to recognize where those feelings come from, excuse me, what they mean and why they are there. That is the results of toxic positivity. If we take the time to really digest our emotions, our feelings, right, without jumping straight to a reaction, then we get to discover more about ourselves, right? Life is about learning mainly us. We are the one central key thing that we are supposed to be learning in life. I really believe that yeah, we're learning about other people, we're learning through circumstances, we're learning through experience, but we have to first learn ourselves. We have to learn to control ourselves. We have to learn to sovereign ourselves. And we cannot do that by constantly being positive and not recognizing that negative emotions are just as important as happiness and joy and peace. We have to figure out the source of these negative emotions. And by doing that, that means we have to allow ourselves to feel them. We have to allow ourselves to feel those negative emotions. And we have to think. We have to actively apply a logic to those emotions to figure out where they come from. What are the source of them? Right? It's about going within. It's called shadow work. Some of my spiritual people know what that means. Shadow work means going to those dark places inside of you and figuring out how they ultimately shaped you, right? Going through the trauma. Because the emotions that we have, they are not new. If you felt anger today, I guarantee it's not the first time you felt anger. It might be the first time you felt anger about a certain situation, but you felt anger before. If you feel joy on the other end, it's the same thing. It's not the first time you felt joy today. We associate our triggers to emotions. Something comes along and it triggers us because we already know what that emotion feels like. It's a reminder of something that we went through in the past that makes us react the same way we did when we associated the first time we felt this emotion to an event, right? That's what trauma comes from. Um, I can remember the first time I felt sad. And now when I'm sad, I have to think about why I'm sad, right? And when was the first time I felt this type of sadness? What is this event that's making me sad now? What does it remind me of in the past, right? This is how you heal. It's shadow work. Going within, right? And when you're able to figure out where these negative emotions come from, the source, where they came from the get-go. Yeah, you want to figure out the source of it in this current situation now, but you also want to figure out what it came from in the past. Like, where it started. Because that means that more than likely, especially if you're reacting very negatively to it, the emotion, if you are doing things that's not serving you or you're hurting other people, this is where you really need to figure out where it started. The first time I felt angry, where did it start? First time I felt sadness, where did it start? How did it shape me? Right? So when you're toxically positive, you're not even allowing yourself to feel these things. You're not even allowing yourself to go back. You're beating yourself up the moment you feel a negative emotion. Because you're just like, oh, no, I'm not going to cry. I'm only going to think positive thoughts, positive vibes only. That's not realistic. That's not the world. The world thrives on duality, right? You are both a person of light and darkness, just like our creator, yin and yang, right? These things serve a purpose. They're here for a reason. And when we are too positive, optimism itself can really make you into an unrealistic person. So can pessimism, but we're talking about positivity. So optimism is literally on the opposite end of pessimism. Neither are good, if you ask me. It's about being realistic, right? It's about knowing that, hey, my emotions are coming. They're coming up to serve me. They're coming up to teach me. Why is it that this person, what did this person do that made me mad? So mad that this anger is just boiling inside me. I want to hurt them. Is it really them that made me mad, or am I associating this to an event in the past that made me mad? And it's just reminding me of that event, right? So this is the work that has to be done, you know? This is what I do with my clients on a daily basis. This is what I do with myself on a daily basis. I am always making sure that I am not being too positive. I'm allowing myself to feel the negative emotions when they come up, inventing in the ways that I can. Maybe it's just a confidant. Maybe I'm journaling, right? But I'm using the force behind my negative emotions to figure myself out. Because again, the most important thing for us to learn in life is ourselves. So that's Jay Lovelii here. If you are interested in what I'm saying, if you really want to learn how to dig deep into yourself, right? You want to learn how to not be toxically positive or maybe toxically negative. Either way, I am a mindset, intuitive mindset, and business coach, meaning I can teach you how to think like a boss and move like a boss, become a boss, right? I have been doing marketing for 7 years now, basically off and on, mostly on. I have uh, been doing life coaching for 2 years. Um, I took some time off to get back to me, to become a better person, a better coach. And then also, I'm in school right now getting my master's in psychology. So I'm really big on mental health. I'm really big on getting us on track, especially the Black community, because we need more of us, right? We need more of us, right? So if you are someone that's interested in what exactly it is I do, make sure you check below this video. Look at the title and caption and all that good stuff. Check out all the free stuff that I have below the video. And if you really want to talk to me, you want to see what I'm about and see what ways that I can help you, see if we can work together to get you to a better you, book a call. Everything is below this video in the caption. And I just came on here because y'all, things have been so up and down. More up than down. But because I've been working so hard, it's like I see the end result. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. But that darkness is trying to it be trying to consume you, girl. But I'm strong. Got the armor of God. I almost couldn't say that. Got the armor of God around me, and I know my mindset is I train myself very well. So I want you guys to know that I'm not a perfect being, just like you. I know it's a lot of people that want to pretend, especially a lot of coaches that want to pretend like, oh, I just got it all together. They don't. They have issues. They still have doubts. They still have fears. Thing is, an awesome person, an awesome coach, a resilient person, they're going to feel the fear and they're going to do it anyway. And that's me, right? So I want to train people to feel the fear, be aware of it, do whatever it is you want to do anyway. Fuck that. Anywho, again, this is Jasmine, aka Jay Lovelii, with some lovely thoughts. I told you guys I'm probably gonna go live a lot more often because I don't have the time to edit videos like I used to. I gotta get back into that, but you know what? It's better to show up than not to. So I love you guys. If you're watching this, again, make sure you take advantage of all the free offers I have below the video, and I'll see you next time.